Hello traders and welcome to a Thursday, March 16th, 2017. Bright blue sunny skies in Pattaya, Thailand. It's getting warm as I predicted, and yeah, AC's flowing sometimes now, but great to be with you. It's a Thursday. The Fed has spoken. Yes, the Fed has spoken. The Fed said we're going to raise interest rates as was predicted, pretty much 100% that they were going to do it. They did it. What happened to the dollar? The dollar dumped. The dollar took a dive to the downside. I think it lost 1.27% yesterday. I can tell you that in just a second here. The dollar index. Oh, it's back up again. So, but earlier today in Asia, it was down 1.27% from yesterday's drop. So we're going to take a look at the dollar yen today. And I look at a trade plan for that. It's a little tricky, but I think it's not going to be too bad. But before we do that, let's take a look at what's going on in the markets today. What happened yesterday? The NASDAQ futures was up 0.17%. S&P VIX was up negative 5.45%. Wow, what that was, right? S&P was up 0.15%. The Nikkei 225 is negative 0.10% as we speak. And like I said, the dollar index is at 100.44, so it's positive from the close of New York, up 0.08%. So that's what's going on there. And if we take a look at some commodities real quick, we can see what's happening there. Maybe. Gotta love computers. When they work, they're great. Gold is up 1.96%. It's actually at 1224.25 at the moment. Brent crude WTI is currently at 49.12 a barrel. Brent oil is 52.05. They're going to keep that oil above 50, folks. It's just the way it is. They are going to keep it above 50. They're not going to let it get below 50. Natural gas is down 0.20%. However, coffee is down. Negative 0.06%. So that's what's going on there. All right, let's see what's going on. We had some data come out today that I think is pretty, some things we need to look at. GDP out of the Kiwi today was 0.4, expecting 0.7. Bad number out of New Zealand. They also had, well, that was the big one. Then we go to the Aussie. Aussie had day-to-day employment change was negative 6.4K, expecting 16.0K. Horrible number out of the Aussie, and we'll take a look at that. Not a lot of reaction from the charts, my friends. Not a lot at all. Here's the Aussie chart. Oh, look at that. I got a trade plan on from the other day. Oh, let's get rid of that, baby. Yes, yes. Get rid of that. There we go. So here we go. This was, they had bad data come out. This is an hourly chart. So it moved a little bit, but nothing drastic. Nothing to be alarmed about. I thought it'd be moving more than that, but not really. Not a lot there. What else we got today? We have, the Swiss has SNB interest rate decision. They don't expect any change there. SNB monetary policies coming out today. That can be a mover. In the euro, we have CPI year on year. And wow, we got a lot of data today. The pound's got BOE MPC meeting minutes, building permits, high impact news event. And we have our weekly jobless claims out of the U.S. Like I said, building permits out of the U.S. Philadelphia Fed manufacturing PMIs coming out today. Busy day data-wise. Going to be interesting to see how this works out for the rest of the week. I expect, by the way, I expect the dollar to continue to rebound. The dollar's going to rebound. This happens all the time when they do these interest rate things, right? Now, I know it's been a long time since the last one, but, you know, it makes a hit, and then in 2 or 3 trading days, it comes back to where it was. So I'm expecting this to rebound. That's why today's trade is very tricky. Very tricky. All right, so that's what's going on with data. Let's take a look at what we did yesterday, right? Excuse me. What we did yesterday was we did the dollar-yen trade, right? Well, this, you know, I said this 38.2 was going to be an issue. 121.95 we wanted to get in. It spiked it. That would have been your entry there. And believe it or not, this worked out kind of nice thanks to the Fed. This is the Fed candle right here. Okay, this is the announcement, and this is into the next hour. This is the meeting minutes, and then it comes back up, comes back down early in Asia. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and here we are right now, because it's currently 8:59 a.m. in Pattaya, Thailand, and it is going to be 2100 hours and 30 seconds on Wall Street. I'm sorry, 2200 hours on Wall Street. So that's what's going on there. All right, so this trade plan worked. The Fed gave it definitely a boost. This was the entry candle, and who knows what would have happened if we didn't get this Fed data coming out, because we don't know if this would have pushed down or not, but it came to our take profit zone, folks. So if you put this on, forgot it, and just put your trade plan in there, your trade plan actually worked. It actually worked. So good stuff on that one. Glad something worked, right? All right, let's take a look at today's trade plan. Today's trade plan, we're looking at, like I said, we're looking at dollar yen today. So, you know, I expect dollar strength, right? This pair is bullish, right? My bias is bullish on this pair. However, our trade plan is bearish, so it's a counter-trend trade, and we just need to be careful with this. So basically what we want is we want this to pull back up, probably to the 38.2 with a 50%, somewhere in here. If it gets above 11400, this trade is void. Okay, if it gets above 11400, this trade is gone, finished. All right, if it gets past this purple line here, which is significant resistance left of the chart, we're not doing anything. This is a void trade. So we're looking for this to pull back up, and then we can sell it off. I don't know if it's going to happen, folks, because I'm dollar bullish. Dollar bullish. This, my friends, can just probably do what we talked about last week, and that was this can break through this support zone, which is our take profit area, and just continue to the downside. And that's a possibility. So, you know, that can happen. But I'm dollar bullish. I expect this to go back up, right? This pair, like I said, is bias bullish. We want this. This is going to come. This is going to retrieve all this. In time, this is going to take this back. We're going to be back up here. Okay? We're going to be back up here. It happens all the time, and we just have to play it out. So our trade's a little tricky today. Just got to be on it. You know, it's a pretty big stop. It's a 45 pip stop at 114.40. We are not going to let it get away that far if we get into the trade. I'm not sure we're going to get into the trade, my friends. You know, it might be a good, take a long weekend, take the next 2 days off. Sounds like a good idea to me, right? Because we don't know what's going to happen with all this stuff now. That we don't know how the market's going to react later today in Europe to the U.S. and their interest rate decision yesterday. So it's going to be a little tricky. But again, we're looking for the pullback. 50%. We'll get in at 113.95. We'll take it back down to 113.40. 55 pip trade, and that's about it. 50 pip trade, that's about it, depending on where you get in. And that's it for today, folks. Not a lot. A lot's going on. We're filled with data today. A lot of stuff going on today. So we just have to be cognizant of that and just keep your eyes open. You know, put your trade plans in there. You know, I like the hourly chart. I can basically take my iPhone with me, and I can go and look at my trades right on my iPhone every beginning 10 minutes before the hour, and I know what's going to happen if I need to get out or what I can do. So you're not glued to your desk. You can actually be mobile, whether it's an Android or an iPhone or whatever. So keep an eye on it. Keep it tight. Traders, thanks for being with me so much, and we'll catch you next time, okay? Take care now. Bye-bye.